What's going on, guys? So welcome back to another trade breakdown. Okay, so this trade was actually a gold trade that I took yesterday on my 100k account. It made me $3,000. Okay, on my Fun Pips account, I'll put a screenshot right here. Okay, very clean trade. I think higher time frame. This was arguably A plus. Was absolutely amazing. So I'm going to break it down now. Okay, so essentially all I was looking for was a continuation of current trends. Okay, so as we can see here, we had this massive move basically yesterday, okay, from Wednesday. Now, what you will see, okay, when you see such a massive displacement or such a massive move, we do not need to go all the way down to, EQ or discount off the swing to then continue back up. Now, with that being said, there was a 4 hour fair value gap right here, as we can see here. Okay, all I was looking for was for us to turtle soup into here. Okay, take out liquidity, fill a bit of that imbalance, and then continuing up. Okay, so as I said, the fair value gap on the 4 hourly. There was also a fair value gap on the hourly. Okay, so overlapping POIs. And then all I was looking for was an entry model. Now, there's something else that can be said about this trade, which makes it arguably A plus as well. We can clearly see an AMD model playing out. Okay, so AMD is accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution. Okay, so from basically the start of Frankfurt session at 7 a.m., we can see we basically just accumulated. We weren't breaking above this high here or breaking below this low, and we had a POI below, okay, which was the 4 hour fair value gap. Okay, so with this manipulation, taking out the low in the accumulation into a POI, okay, so into my desired fair value gap, my desired POI, and then simply all I was looking for was to get in on the displacement or the distribution. Okay, so if I then bring this down to the 1 minute. Okay, this is a 1 minute entry just because I was so confident in the setup. I had great higher time frame backing behind it. So I was more than happy to take a 1 minute position. Okay, so now what we saw here was a 1 minute change in state of delivery. As we can see here. Okay, that's our 1 minute change in state. And then very simply, all I was looking for was us to retrace back in EQ. I ended around here. I had my limits, well, I market executed just above the EQ just so I got in. Okay, and I made sure I gave myself additional room. Okay, so additional breathing room. I think I gave myself an extra 5 pips. What was that, 50? Yeah, an extra 5, just a breathing room because this could easily have been manipulated and then continued higher. But as I said, I was so confident in the trade itself with the higher time frame backing that it made complete sense to take the trade on the 1 minute, in my opinion. Okay, so brilliant trade. Now, with that being said, in terms of draws and liquidity, what could you look to have targeted? You had some pretty decent draws. Okay, for me, I only wanted to target basically the top of this accumulation. So this is London High. Okay, London High right here. Now, obviously, you could have held to previous day high, which I actually did hold my personal account. So I held to previous day high right here on my personal, but I wanted to get my piece of the pie for my funded account. A £3 payout is more than enough. Okay, I didn't need a £7 Obviously, I wouldn't have said no to a £7, but I'm not going to take that risk when I can obviously get my piece of the pie, as I said, and call it a day on the funded account. So now I just have to wait 2 weeks because I literally got a payout on this exact account there 2 days ago. So now I need to wait 14 days to obviously request this payout. But nevertheless, a very good day. And as I said, I was in also my personal, so you know, if it was going to go to previous day high, I was still going to make money off that as well. Okay, so that was a trade that I took yesterday. I actually posted this trade into the Discord. Okay, so every single day we break down what happens in the previous day's session. Okay, our end of day lives. I then said coming into the day to the Discord that I was looking for gold to tap into this POI to then continue higher. Okay, so there's quite a few of our students that caught this exact trade as well as me. Okay, so if you are looking to get mentored by myself, okay, I will leave a link below. Okay, have a call with myself and we can obviously discuss where you are in trading and how to improve you going forward. Okay, so with that being said, thank you very much for watching and I will see you in the next trade breakdown. Take care.